Hey guys, how you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's your lovely girl Tinu, and today I got a really exciting video for you. But before I go ahead and tell you what this video is about, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Welcome to my channel, newbies, oldies, welcome to my channel. And if you're seeing this content for the first time and you really like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. The subscribe button will be down there, and let's become family. Let's become friends. This channel is mainly about beauty content, lifestyle, and perfumes. If you are a lover of all the mentioned, then this channel is definitely for you. So let me stop rambling and get on with this video. So today we are going to be talking about the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmos palette. I know it looks like it's open. Trust and believe, I've not tried this palette before. So I am doing a first impression, putting these shadows on. I will be doing two different looks, one on each eye. You guys are gonna see how this color performs on dark skin. I really wanted to do this because I've been seeing videos on this palette, and I don't know if there's any videos specifically on dark skin. So I want you guys to see how this palette is, the colors, swatches, and my personal opinions about this palette. This palette was released not too long ago. I think I got this palette like a week or two ago, and it's just been sitting, and I was like telling myself, Tinu, you need to get this palette out so people can know if they want to purchase it or not before the hype dies down. So this is how the palette looks like. It's kind of like a kind of green, subdued green color. It's not really green. It's more of a very pastel, muted type of green. So it's really pretty. It's in the same format as their other palettes that I own, and you can see the color story. It's a really beautiful color story. It has a variation of greens at the top with a pop of nude colors, and I think all the top is shimmers, and then you got your mattes in the bottom, and then you got one shimmer right here. This is really beautiful. I feel like Anastasia is trying to step out the box. They're trying to do something more creative, trying to appeal to a different demographic, people that like unique colors. And I think they got some kind of duochrome going on here at the end right here. I don't know if it's a duochrome, but we'll see once I get these swatched, and then you guys can see the swatches. The color story I really like. And as you guys can see, I already got my face makeup on, no lips on. So we'll deal with the lips when it comes to it, because I really want to figure out what I want to do and then figure out the perfect lip color combo that I'm gonna put on. So I'm gonna do two different looks. I will look kind of weird, guys. Bear in mind I'm having two different eye looks because I really don't want to do both eyes the same and then wipe it off and then redo it again. It's just too much. So let's get started. For my eye base, I'm gonna be using the Sigma eyeshadow base primer. I think this is in Persuasion, or it's actually in Ignite. So we're gonna pop that all over the lid. My primer looks disgusting because all of it kind of broke inside, and it's kind of like I want to use it and enjoy it. So I'm gonna just do one eye, and I zoomed you guys in so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. The reason why I'm doing two eye looks is because I want you guys to kind of get a gist of all the colors. I don't want to just do one eye look and only use a couple of the colors. I want to kind of see how all the shadows perform on my eyelid. My face base is popping. It looks really good. Like, I will be telling you at the end what I used on my face, and I will list the products down below as well so that you guys can kind of get an idea. Now that we got the eyeshadow base on, let me go ahead. I'm just thinking about what I want to create. It's just so many possibilities. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Eclipse. It's this really muted. It's kind of like a mauve muted color, as if it can get any muted than it is. It's really muted, like a muted purplish mauve tone color. Really bad at describing colors, so bear with me on that. I like to stamp my colors on because I like to get like the payoff that I want, and then when I stamp it, then I start to blend it out after that. And this color as you guys can see, it's really pigmented. It's a pretty color though. And I will tell you guys that this palette has quite a bit of fallout. So I am going to the outer edges of the shade and kind of blending it out a little upper than I, normally do it. Kind of buffing it out and blurring it out at the same time. And I'm gonna bring a little bit halfway in the transition area a little bit. Kind of like it buffed out like that. It looks kind of beautiful. It's a really beautiful, pretty color. And the brushes that I do use will be listed down below. So we're going to, let me zoom you a little bit in. So we're going to take this shade. It's called Comet. It's like a really brown shade right here. I'm going to probably go in between these two, the Comet shade, and we're going to go into Mars as well, this brown shade. Right. We're going to see if Comet shows up first, and if not, then we're going to go into the brown shade. The Comet actually shows up on my skin, so I'm going to stick with it. And we're just going to bring this and kind of blend that into my contour, my nose contour. And we're just blending that into the Dark Matter shade. I'm still gonna go a little bit with Dark Matter because I wanted to show a little bit more. I'm gonna go in and as you guys can see, that Comet shade does pop. You see that right there? Just gonna dab a little bit of Dark Matter, and we're just going to kind of connect the two right here because I want it to be a nice gradual fade in between it. And then I'm taking my other brush with the nothing applied to it, and we're just making sure everything looks really blended. And I'm just buffing the Dark Matter edges out with the Comet. So I still want that Comet to pop up right here a little bit like that, as you guys can see. I actually did a mistake. I was supposed to take Eclipse, not Dark Matter, but since we did that, I'm just gonna take Dark Matter and pop that in the outer V, because I was actually technically trying to use Eclipse, but then I ended up hitting Dark Matter. But might as well, we can fix it. Sometimes these things happens when you're like so excited to do an eyeshadow look. But as you guys can see, I still kind of have Eclipse showing, so I'm going to tap a little bit in Eclipse and use that to buff out Dark Matter. Yeah, so yeah, still achieving what I want to achieve. We're going to use Supernova, and we're going to take a Sigma eye shading brush, the E55 brush, and we're going to dab that. And ooh, this shade is crumbly, so I would be careful. Look at this. I don't know if you can see the pan. It's a little crumbly. And we're just... ooh, that is pretty though. You know what I kind of wish I did? I kind of wish I put a black eyeshadow base, but I think it works without the eyeshadow base. We're gonna kind of stamp it and kind of do like a fake cut crease kind of moment here. Oh, this is so pretty, guys. Look at that. It is gorgeous. It's like a kind of duochrome foily eyeshadow shade. Oh, this is pretty. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. I wasn't gonna spread this all over the lid, but it's so beautiful. I think I'm gonna do that. It is so gorgeous. I'm going to take a smaller brush and we're going to go into Sun, this shade right here. And we're going to apply that right on top, kind of meshing them two together. Ooh, that is pretty. What do you guys think about that? That is pretty. And it gives a nice pop. For the bottom lower lash line, we're taking a Sigma E30 brush. Just a really small pencil brush. And we're going to go back into Eclipse, and we're going to run down the lower lash line. And then we're going to take Dark Matter at like the point of the pencil brush. I'm trying to smoke this out really well. And we're just gonna take a little bit of this shade called Quasar. It's like this, I don't know what shade that is. It's kind of like a green-ish kind of shade. I'm gonna bring that like right here on the lower lash line. Oh, that is pretty. I'm gonna take the Sigma, it's an eye pencil eyeliner thing. I'm gonna line my eyes with the L'Oreal, it's called the L'Oreal, I think Infallible Gel Eyeliner. So this is the completed eye look for the first eye. Then we're gonna switch to this eye, and I'm gonna apply the primer like I did on the other eye. So we're gonna do like kind of like a day versus night look. So I wanted to kind of play with Galaxy. So we're gonna do like a night look. So I'm gonna play with Galaxy and I'm gonna play with Super Cluster. And we're going to do something really smoky on this eye. It's gonna look really beautiful. I kind of have an idea of what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna apply the NYX glitter primer because I really want the eyeshadows to pop. I like the fact that the NYX glitter glue is great for these type of eyeshadows. If you want the glitter to really show and pop, the NYX glitter glue, it will be your friend. So we're taking Super Cluster and we're just layering that on top because I wanted to show as well. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that, guys. See that? We're gonna take Dark Matter. It's that dark muted purple, and we're just gonna stamp that at the edge and buff it out and create like a nice blend. Stamping it out first. So we're gonna take Eclipse. So I'm doing like a reverse blend on this smoky eye because I wanted to make sure that the colors were really concentrated and rich before I did anything. And I'm gonna take Dark Matter again because I want to make sure that it's really emphasized. I want it to pop a little bit more. I'm taking what's left on my E40 brush that I used to apply Eclipse, and I'm just buffing it out a little bit more. Apply a little bit more of Good Galaxy, kind of making sure I fill in all these spots that need to be filled in. Blending it together with Super Cluster. Oh, this is such a pretty look. And then we're just taking Space Dust because I'm trying to clean up that you know, I have like a little primer sticking out here, so I'm trying to tap that Space Dust in there so I can kind of clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna bring Sun again. Right here. It's a nice duochrome kind of looking highlight. We're gonna bring Dark Matter to like this part of the lower lash line. I should have just applied my dark black liner. I already applied dark matter, so we're going to take Galaxy and stamp it all over. And then we're just going to take dark matter and kind of like buff it out a little bit. I want to do something a little crazy and kind of take Eclipse and kind of fade out that smoky eye. I'm gonna pop some lashes, put some lip gloss, some lipstick on, and I will be back with the completed look. So here is the final look, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this look. I enjoy playing with this palette. This palette is otherworld. I know I have other palettes like this, but Anastasia knocked this out the park, like literally. They have other palettes that they came out with, but this one is just unique. I feel like the formulas of the shimmers are what they need to keep doing. They need to keep that train going and keep those formulas coming in different shades. I feel like they can do multi-chromes if they really invest their time into it. They will basically have something that people are going to want to get. So this Cosmos is a beautiful palette. I feel like they need to come out with Cosmos Part 2 with some more ethereal, otherworldly shades that are beautiful. I didn't use Mars, I didn't use Mercury or Orion. Those are the 3 shades I didn't use out of this 12 pan palette. I pretty much used every single shade except those 3. I think this Mercury will be so pretty. Look at that shade, look at that. Just tap in it. That pigment is beautiful. It's gonna be good as an all over lid shade with the dark matter in the crease and buffed out with Mars and Eclipse. That's gonna be a beautiful look, neutral, cool toned look. It's gonna be so beautiful. If you guys want to see more looks in the future, or you want to see a shop my stash video on this, featuring this and some other looks, just let me know down below. I'm gonna quickly go over what I have on my lips real quick so you guys can kind of have an idea. I did use the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Lip Shaper in Espresso Shot. That's really one of my favorite brown lip liners for the moment. And I used MAC's matte lipstick in Mehr. It's Mehr. This is a beautiful like neutrally kind of lipstick for dark skin tone, or you know, anyone can wear this. It's very nice and universal. And I top that off with MAC's lip gloss, and this is called All Things Magical. Really love this lip combo with the look. Although I have 2 different eye colors, it kind of matches both eyes. If you turn one side or the other, it kind of works. And then for my cheeks, okay, for bronzer, I used the Iconic London bronzer, and the shape I used is the bronze. This is my perfect shade. This, for what I know, is the deepest shade. I think there's a shade darker than this, but this is the shade that matches my skin tone, and it gives me a nice golden bronze. And then I used the Fenty Beauty contour stick in Truffle to like kind of give me a nice contour. For highlighter, I used the Ace Beauty Glow palette, and I used these 2 shades, Beaming and Glowing, to give me a nice highlight. For blush, I used the Fenty Beauty Cream Blush, and this is in, what is this called? Cool Berry. It's a really nice shade. I used the NARS blush in Dolce Vita to top it off because the color wasn't given, so I used something else to make it pop, and this was really what tied everything. And the lashes I have on are from they're called Vixen lashes, and I think this is called Venus. They're like an indie lash brand. I think if I have the link, I will link it down below. Their lashes are very affordable, and they are really long lasting. You can use them 30 times and they look really nice and really flirty. So that completes the look, guys. If you guys like these format kind of videos where I basically introduce a product like an eyeshadow palette and do a tutorial to looks and swatches, let me know down below for my lovelies and my dark skinned babies that are watching me, because I will gladly do these kind of videos on and on, just so you guys can kind of get an idea of how the shades look like on me and how they perform on the lids. Overall, I will give you my official review on this palette. I absolutely love the palettes. I feel like the mattes were so pigmented, they were so creamy, they blended really beautifully, they layered on top of each other, there was no muddiness going on anywhere. My favorite shades were basically Super Cluster, and I loved Quasar and Supernova. Those are like the duochromes, of course, were my favorite colors out of the palette. And Galaxy surprised me. I didn't think the sparkle in Galaxy was gonna translate on my lid, and let me pull this up for you guys can see. Look at, you can see that green sparkle. It's literally on there. So I believe if you use the NYX glitter primer, it will help the sparkle from that shade to go on the lid, you know. And look at my face has some of that sparkle, but barely, not too much, but it's some of it right here. If you're really good at putting makeup on, you can put on this makeup and not worry about fallout. But if you're really just starting, I will say do this eyeshadow look first, or whatever eyeshadow with this palette, then do your foundation and everything else, because there is a lot of kickback. Like as I was dipping my brush into shades, there was like a lot of kickback in the pans. So I'm just glad that it didn't really mess my makeup look. It just, you know, it was the glitter from the Galaxy that was the one that really came on my face. That's about it, guys. Thank you guys again so much for watching. If you enjoy these kind of videos and you want to see more, please leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe if you're new to this channel. Thank you guys again for your love and support. I love you guys, and I will catch you in another video. Bye.